Imagine if Antichrist, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Eraserhead, and Borat had a child. If films could copulate, this would be that film. Yes, this seems especially bizarre, but it works. This film is really best to go in just cold turkey, so I won't be spoiling too much. I wouldn't even recommend seeing the trailer because it could ruin some first impressions. To start things off, if you're not a fan of art house films, experience films, or the abstract and bizarre, really anything created by David Lynch, this film is definitely not for you. The audience opinion is really split down the middle for this film. The digital release came out 2 days ago, which was June 24th, and the DVD and Blu-ray releases will come out July 15th. I did not have the chance to see this film in theaters, but I really wish I did. This film is still really good outside the theaters, but it's not like Gravity, which essentially is only amazing in the theater setting. This film is excellent and I highly recommend watching, but I cannot guarantee that you will enjoy it. The story is loosely based on the 2000 novel of the same name by Michael Faber. Notice the term loosely. This story, like 2001: A Space Odyssey, leaves out several plot details in order to play with new methods of storytelling, as well as mystery and subtlety. Both films left me with a sense of cluelessness, but the visuals and soundtrack kept me entranced. Both the endings also left a sense of conclusion, but also left the viewer with several questions, which allows multiple viewings to make the story more enjoyable. Or the viewer could always just read both the respective novels, which give great explanations. Anyway, the story is about an alien, really in a foreign way, that takes the body of an attractive woman, played by Scarlett Johansson, and seduces men in Scotland.
So you live alone?
Yes.
Do you think I'm pretty?
I like her gorgeous.
Yes, this plot does seem as if it has been done before, but the film uses the music and the visuals to tell a story through a unique experience. And that's great writing and directing by Jonathan Glazer. The cinematography in this film is excellent. Daniel Landon does an excellent job, considering that his resume mostly consists of music videos. Some of the shots in this film feel like Stanley Kubrick's work in 2001: A Space Odyssey, especially in the beginning when we hear a frightening pronunciation of the letter W. It's really Scarlett Johansson just trying to pronounce the letter W, and it comes off very creepy and disturbing. Landon also seems to be inspired by the works of Lars von Trier, where the forest scenes with the fog as well as the shots from a distance are reminiscent of Antichrist. We also see a lot of shots with solid color backgrounds, which are especially creepy and really have your hairs on end. There are also some really bizarre and strange angles of normal human activities, which puts the viewer under the character's skin, no pun intended. This results in a very unique experience that puts the viewer under a spell. The sound design, as well as the haunting score composed by Michael Levi, Mikachu and the Shapes, I really don't know how to pronounce that, really creates a surreal and haunting experience. There is one scene I don't want to spoil too much, but the lack of sound in this situation, or more of a muted sound effect kind of like Gravity, really creates an eerie effect that makes the situation even more creepier. The acting is especially great, and it's mostly done by Scarlett Johansson, but it's absolutely phenomenal, especially considering that the character has very few lines. The audience really has to rely on her body language and her reactions, and frankly she does a fantastic job. Most of the men that she meets on the streets are actually real people, and they had no idea that they were being filmed. This is similar to Borat's sense of realism. Since the movie takes place in Scotland, most of the characters have very thick and heavy accents, but there are no captions. Why? This really allows us to feel the way that the alien does, and adds to the theme of what it means to be human. This is especially present in one of the most pivotal parts of the film, which completely changes the direction of the story, and is very poignant. This latter half of the film slows down a bit in pace, but it still keeps the viewer interested. And really, this film kind of kept me in a trance most of the time. This film really is not for everyone, but if you really enjoy the art house and sci-fi and a great experience set to music, you should check this out. And also, if you're a Scarlett Johansson fan, well, there's a surprise for you. Anyway, the film was released for digital download 2 days ago, so it's worth checking out. That's all. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how this video can be improved. Thank you for watching.